Things are starting to happen. Stay tuned.
Boss ladies on the grind every single time. From victims to new, they got the fashion view. Step into their world, you feel brand new. Got Gucci, got Prada, got everything you crave. Their passion for fashion is what they bravely gave. Brazil getting strong and the ladies in command. 3 queens Brazil taking over the land.
Welcome. It is Stephanie from 3 Queens Resale, and I am a full-time reseller. And 2 weeks ago today, I decided that I was going to make some big changes in my reselling business and really focus and dive into eBay and making our eBay successful. And so we have been stuck like at 1 to 2 sales a day, and today we had 3 sales, so I'm super excited about that. We are working on going back and revising listings on both eBays so that the prices are more aligned to what the comps and the sell-through rate would indicate, would help the item move along a little faster. So I think because one of the items that sold has been listed since 2022. So just tweaking the price brought it down, and we ran a sell on eBay. So this is going to be a quick video today. I am going to go through my numbers and then show you what sold today. So if that sounds good, hit that like button and let's do this. So eBay listings are at 1,623, which is down from yesterday. We got our listings back today, but we also sold 10 things on Poshmark, between Poshmark and Facebook Marketplace, so that took down the listings. So those 3 listings came to $62.70, which is right around the average sell price of $20. So we'd like to be closer. I want to try to creep that up to 25 here in the next month, but I'm just happy that sales are starting to come in, and we've had 3 days of consistent sales on eBay. We've only had 1 0 sales day, and since I started tracking this back on the 23rd. I listed 15 items, which brings us to 45 for the week. Our goal for the week is 105. So we're about halfway, a little under halfway there. And then we sourced 36 today, and I already had 11. So 36, 46, 47. So we're about halfway there with that. And then as far as other platforms, which I will get into more detail in the what sold portion, but we had 10 items sell for a total of 140 items. And that brings our daily total to $203.60. So things are starting to happen. I feel like there's a lot of activity. We have a lot of watchers to likers that I have not sent out offers for on eBay. I just had a super busy day with my family, and so family's gotta take priority. So yeah, that's it. Let's get into what sold, because I'm super excited to share that with you. So we did have a total of 13 sales today. So we'll start with the eBay. Let's do the Poshmark sales first, because that's how I have them written down, and I don't want to mess it up. So first up was this Tord Super Soft V-neck size 4X. I took an offer of $11. It sold so after the $2.95, I was left with $8.05, and then that had been listed for a week since April 23rd. Next up were these Lands' End crop pants, size 18. I took an offer on those as well for $10. After the $2.95 in fees, I was left with $7.05, and those have been listed since December 23rd. I'm not sure if I already said that. Next up was this North Face long sleeve size large sweatshirt. It sold for $12. After the $2.95 in fees, I was left with $9.05. That had also been listed since February 28th. Then on Poshmark, we had this Democracy short sleeve top sale. It had been listed since January of 2023, so over a year, almost a year and a half. It sold for $12. After the $2.95 in fees, I was left with $9.05. Next up on Poshmark, we had this Levy, which is like the Lane Bryant activewear hooded shawl poncho. It was a size 14. It sold for $11. After the $2.95 in fees, I was left with $8.05. And so far, all these items have been bins items. And depending on the haul, we range between $1 and $1.50 in the breakdown in our cost of goods. Next up on Poshmark were these Joe's jeans corduroy pants, gray, size 28. They sold for $24. After the $4.80 in fees, I was left with $19.20. And then next up were this Lovers and Friends pink midi dress, size 4. It sold for $38. After the $7.60 in fees, I was left with $30.40. And that had been listed since February. And then we had this Cinq Elisette long sleeve dress. It had a black and white like print to it. It was a size 10. It had been listed since August of 2023. It sold for $15. After the $3 in fees, I made $12. And that's an expensive brand, but I just didn't have very much interest in it. And next up was this Duluth Trading Co. cardigan sweater medium. It had been listed since April 24th, so less than a month. It sold for $17. After the $3.40 in fees, I was left with $13.60. I did send out offers on Poshmark today for 40% off with no shipping discount. So that brought in quite a few sales for us to clear out things or just to make some movement. And next up on eBay, we had this J. Jill short sleeve dress, size 2XL. It sold for $27. The buyer paid $1.09 in tax. The transaction fee was $3.81. The shipping was $5.93, which left me with $16.80. And that had been listed since April 19th. Next up, this Belly Bandit Mother Tucker camisole like shapewear top sold for $26.25 after $1.45 in taxes that the seller or the buyer paid, and the shipping discount of $3.64. No, that was the transaction fee. The shipping was $4.55. I was left with $16.61. And then so on eBay, this Eileen Fisher silk open jacket had been listed since July 15th of 2022. It sold for, the order total was $52.21. After the sales tax of $3.53, the transaction fee of $6.85, the shipping fee of $9.93, and the promoted listing fee of $2.61, I was left with $29.29. And then we had a Facebook Marketplace sale. This is my first Facebook Marketplace sale of the season, and to be honest, of the year. I don't list on there anymore, so it is kind of amazing that stuff can still sell on there. It was this Vera Bradley Boysenberry purple small duffel bag. Sold for $44 after the sales tax of $352, the transaction fee of $475, and the shipping of $575. I was left with $33.50, bringing our total for the day to $203.60. So that is going to be it for this video today. Let me know in the comments what your favorite item was in the haul, or most surprising item it was, not in the haul, but in the sales of the items I sold today. And let me know how your sales are going today. Thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one.
3 Queens, Brazil, where the deals just shine. Boss ladies on the grind every single time. From Vegas to new, they got the fashion view. Step into their world, you feel brand new. Got Gucci, got Prada, got everything you crave. Their passion for fashion is what they bravely gave. Brazil getting strong and the ladies in command. 3 Queens, Brazil, taking over the land.